And here we are.
Here we are.
Hi, us.
Hi, us.
Happy anniversary. 10 years.
10, yeah.
10 long, grueling, mostly good, and
10 years
sometimes
married,
grueling.
14, well, now that it's October, 14 plus years together.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah.
Was it worth it?
I think so. Probably do it again. I think.
Probably.
Yeah, I'd give it a shot.
That's fair. That's fair. That's fair. Do you have a favorite moment, a favorite highlight, anything that you really love and appreciate about our marriage that 10 years from now you hope we're still doing? Our meetings, right? You love our meetings.
I do.
And we have a puppy, by the way. That's
Yes,
new.
I know. I'm sure
She's
she's going to
gonna-
show her debut at some point in this video if she hasn't already. I think that's what does make us unique, though, is kind of our couplehood. I don't know many, in how we work on things, and that we do have meetings, as silly as they can be sometimes to other people. They seem, and sometimes they're silly to me. But it's nice that they do help. It's nice that we do it, and keeps us in check with a number of things as we are so busy. So
Yeah,
that's probably an understatement.
yeah. There's like 1 or 2 free days a week. So 10
Barely.
years. Let's put this in perspective. So 10 years. Well, right now, how old are you?
36.
6 months older than me. Keep that in mind. That's always going to be
Gotta
the
clarify
truth.
that always, yeah.
Or 5
I will be
months.
50 first, so.
50.
No, he goes after cougars.
So 5 months. So we're 36 now. In 10 years, we'll be 46 watching this video. Our kids will be almost 18 and almost 16.
Digest that for a minute.
That puts it in perspective. So where do you hope we'll be?
I'm not in Williamstown. I'm eyeballing Medford, and I'm hoping that we move ideally within the next 2 years. He doesn't realize that yet.
We don't have a budget. Everything's about money right now. It's one of our big goals. So let's say our 3 big goals right now as part of our vision are, as you said, the 3 F's.
Family, fitness, and finance.
Who knows what they'll be 10 years from now, but we'll be getting rid of children, right? But we'll be in a different home, so Medford.
Yeah, I think we're gonna zone in on Medford. It's a pretty good, I anticipate on staying where I am with my job. Hopefully no more job changes. I hope in 10 years to be part-time, but nonetheless I want to be in our forever home by the time we're watching this. And getting ready to send one of our kids to college and doing all that. I can't even believe it.
If I'm still okay with college at that point, the way things are going.
But yeah, so I don't know. I hope we're in our forever home. We'll be in the throes of teenagehood with both of our kids. I don't know. I don't know. What about you? What do you think?
I sure hope to hell that we are out of here. I mean, we just built this amazing deck. So here's what's happening right now. We just put a deck in the backyard. We just got the fence. We just got a dog.
Well, not just. We've had the dog for a couple months. It's now October. We got the dog this past
This
March.
year.
Okay, within the year.
This
Just
year.
to clarify, we might forget.
And we are paying $9,500 for the kids to go to school.
Oh, it's less than that. It's not like 8.
$9,500.
Okay.
Yep.
So they're in private Catholic school, which we really like. And thank God that we have it, because right now, news story, right? Current events, our district has been closed for the last week. Not our kids, but because of a serious mold issue. So we're really grateful, because I don't know what we would be doing for childcare right now with both of us having to work. It would be awful.
Don't know.
Yeah,
So, new house, not in 2 years. We just got the deck. Can I please enjoy it for a little while? I'll give it a shot.
I want the kids settled. I want them to be young enough to establish some friends before they really go to middle school, and 5th grade might already even be middle school, but I'd like Alec to be maybe starting 4th grade in the new school district. We'll see.
So our life revolves around children right now. In 10 years, it will be much less so. I understand we'll be parents forever, and my mother still gives and gives and still doesn't understand that we have full-time jobs. But 10 years from now, talk about a marriage. let's go backwards.
Okay.
What have you appreciated most about our marriage? Not the weekly meetings. Yes, they're helpful. I appreciate that you finally sat down to do this video after 10 weeks. We've been married for 10 years, 10 weeks ago.
I know this is going to sound really silly, but like I appreciate that you give a damn about so many things. Sometimes it's kind of annoying. Sometimes I wish you didn't care.
Sometimes you're kind of annoying.
I know, ditto.
Leaving doors open, leaving lights on.
But
fans.
I do appreciate that it really, our marriage, 10 years in and really 14 years together, it does feel like a partnership. Not to jump back to our kids, but our lives are very much like we ping pong them back and forth. But I don't feel like as a working mom, I'm responsible for cooking, cleaning, and doing all this stuff with the house. Like, you're mindful about it. Like, it really does feel like an equal partnership. I'm not feeling the burdens. I do feel like I have a much bigger mental tab running sometimes, but I never feel like I'm alone. And I have some friends who do, and I'm really grateful for that, it really does feel like an equal partnership. And if anything, I really hope that that's something that's aside from love and respect, but I hope that that continues for the rest of our marriage. I saw that.
I'm still hoping to get a part-time girlfriend for all the hours.
She's inflatable.
The evening hours you work. There's so many of those. I hate those.
He does have one. She has 4 legs. Isn't quite hairy. She's laying on the floor right now. But.
She is my other best friend. Yes. Yeah. What has sucked over the last 10 years? We've had some major blowouts, like every couple does. The D word has come up. I don't know how seriously, but it's been a threat.
Yeah, I think we've definitely, no marriage is perfect, and
we got shit to work on.
Yeah, for sure. Those moments have definitely sucked.
I'm willing to work on it and with it.
It's hard.
God, I hope when we watch this video we're still together.
You know, I think when you have children, no matter what phase of life they're in, it's hard. But I think there's another layer of, I don't know, complexity when they're not so self-sufficient, and the strain of like trying to meet all their needs, trying to meet your own personal needs, trying to meet the needs of your spouse. It gets very difficult. And I feel like a lot of times we feel like finally now that both kids are in school all day, like we're getting some time back with just us.
Days.
Right. Like it's not, we're trying to take advantage exactly. Like maybe go out to breakfast, not always having to worry about getting a sitter at night. And so those things have kind of sucked, like in the sense that like, while we tried to be such great parents and give our kids everything and anything, I think like most parents would, like we kind of lost ourselves a little bit, and us as a couple, and like their needs always come first, which I mean, I think they should, but I think it's good that we both, and more you push, that it's important to get back to us and focus on us, because while we can give them everything, if our marriage falls apart because we're not taking the time to be with each other and do things together, we really don't have a home, right? We're not setting good examples for our kids and what a marriage is. And you can have a great house and you can have all these materialistic things, but if the relationships are falling apart, you really don't have anything. So I think the fact that we've recognized that and we're trying to work on that, and even doing this video, I don't know how many people do this. You know, I think we recognize the important stuff and we work on that.
I agree. I'm getting a little hard. Just
you put that in the video.
It's only for us. This is the stuff that makes me fall in love with you, when you finally give in to my devious plans.
I think I'm blushing. I don't know if it's the wine.
It's okay. This makes marriage unsuck. That's right there.
Okay.
Nothing's changed. And in 10 years, I'll be saying the same stuff. And in 30 years, I'll be saying the same stuff. In 50 years, I'll be saying the same stuff. It just won't work the same. But I agree. What I really find entertaining is when we have our meetings and our chats and our talks and our 9 p.m. hangouts, I tend to do most of the talking. You haven't shut up during this video, and you're like, I don't know what we're going to say. That's one
You've
of our
done a lot
quirks.
talking.
I do most of the talking,
Mhm.
and she does most of the listening. Not that she actually listens. I think she's just there, and I just talk. I just talk.
I support you.
Great. She supports me just talking. Wonderful. Look how much we're laughing and having a good time. I told you this would be fun.
Okay.
If we do this more often.
Okay.
And we're going to watch a scary movie tonight. I don't know if Emma and I have ever watched a scary movie. Ever?
I don't know if we have.
So you're growing. This is great.
I'm
Our
trying.
relationship
I
is
know.
growing.
I used to love this stuff, and then I don't know why. Like, all of a sudden, I throughout our marriage, like I've developed this irrational fear of bridges and heights, and like I don't know where this comes from. And I don't like scary things anymore. But now I like suggested like some Halloweenish themed date night and a fright and bite, which I don't know if we'll go to, but I don't know. I just kind of I'm feeling festive. Very funny. Feeling you scared the dog, the poor dog. But yeah, no, I'm feeling festive this week. So
Great. I'm feeling horny.
what else is
That was
new?
just for the video,
Yeah.
but also true. So, 10 years back, any major thoughts, any regrets, any funny things, ridiculous stories, favorite moments? My favorite moments, I'm going to say in our marriage, are just anytime we have a lengthy time together. You know, when we have a whole day and our parents are watching the kids and it's just me and you. When we went to Hawaii for the past 2 times, we went to
Pretty
San
great.
Diego 2 years ago. Not to say that I don't love my kids, but we've invested so much time in the kids that some of my favorite moments are just me and you. Because we never got that. I mean, think about it. We got married, and how many months later were you pregnant?
It's not even, no, I mean, I started graduate school right away.
That's-
and
yeah.
barely saw him. And then,
That's right.
yeah, like we got married in August and I started grad school that following January. And then the following April, like we were already pregnant with Alec. So it was pretty quick. Yeah.
So it's nice to be married every now and then,
Yeah.
outside of our 9 p.m. hangouts. Because just think in 2 to 3 years, Alec is going to be going to sleep at 9:30.
Not even, maybe.
Maybe even later. When are we going to hang out? We're going to hang out more during the day.
Yeah. Well, I'll be part-time dating, so hopefully.
That's the plan. How are you going to be part-time and we're going to have a house? You don't connect all these ideas. All the things have
You're
to
gonna
work.
make a lot of money. It's okay.
All the things have to work. I'm already making a lot of money. But never enough for your top shelf needs. The whole store's on clearance, except
Told you she'd make her debut at some
one
point.
rack.
Hi.
So this is how big she is right now.
I can't believe she's going to be 10 by the time you see this.
Thank you for your kisses. Can you get out of our video?
She's like afraid of her own shadow right now.
She wants to kiss me in the face after peanut butter. Here,
Sweet
come
girl.
here. Come
This
here.
is our other child.
Oh,
Like, even
ow.
though our human children are in bed, we
Here.
still have another child. Oh, what'd you do?
Come here. Here, up here.
Give me back.
Over here. Okay, there you go. Good. Come here.
She wants to be in the video too.
Hi. Kisses? Great.
Oh,
Okay, and high
you're
five.
gonna wash your face,
High
right?
five?
Yeah, don't.
Alright. Hopefully she's with us in 10 years too.
She better be. Oh my god.
Okay. Any other thoughts? This video is going on like 84 minutes.
So you said any other? Okay, I love you too.
Highlights, lowlights, quirks, funny
I
stories.
would definitely say like our Hawaii trips or San Diego, those getaways that we've had. And I'm sure I'm forgetting.
We went to
something.
Vegas. That was within 10 years, right?
Did
yeah.
we?
Yeah, we got married. That's when we were trying for Alec.
Shortly after
So
that.
that was within 10 years. That was a great, fun trip with a whole bunch of friends.
What else? What else have we done?
Anytime we get away from our children, amazing time.
It's just really memorable because it doesn't really happen that much. But I mean, you have to say, like, birth of each of our children, purchasing our first home, like it's just been nice to have a good partner to go through all that stuff with. Obviously, the birth of your children is a big deal, and
I'm a little overbearing. I ask lots of questions. I want to be a very big part of it. I'm interdependent. She's independent, doesn't need me at all. I need her. I'm telling you right now, 10 years from now, I need her. I need my wife.
I need you too. I do. I know you don't believe it, but I do. Who else would kill all the spiders in the house?
Gracie now.
Yeah. One of the other things that I'm facing right now is I was in a car accident 3 years ago, and that was kind of scary for us. And I'm approaching a procedure on my back tomorrow, and potentially back surgery is not ruled out for maybe this winter. So I don't know where I'm going to be with that. I certainly hope I'm not having constant pain like I am right now. 10 years from now, I hope I can put a little bit of this behind us, but we're involved in a lawsuit, and it's been dragging on for approaching 3 years this coming March. And, it's just been like this weight on our shoulder. I just want to put it behind me and move on from it. I can't seem to get away from it yet. So, so that might even go to court late this coming spring, early next summer. And so,
all right, we'll remember this 10 years from now.
But yeah, that's kind of what's approaching, and that's just been obviously like a negative thing so far in our marriage, just to have to go through a car accident, a totaled car, having to buy a new car, making sure everyone's okay.
I miss my old car.
I know, I felt so bad. I was driving his car to work.
A silver car versus a black car, big difference. A car that opens automatically with a handle and you don't have to press a button makes a big difference. It's a little thing. But 10 years from now, self-driving cars. Love a new car. There are self-driving cars right now.
I thought it was like parking.
Self-driving cars.
Oh, that's kind of scary. I hope we don't get that.
Welcome to 2017. Okay. And now it's 2027. Oh my gosh. So, final thoughts, 10 years from now, where are we going to be? Not physically, but just everything. Are we still going to be doing family fitness and finance, or have we moved on?
I hope we've moved on.
Or is that just going to be a constant?
Yeah, I mean, in some degree, it'll be a constant. Those will always be things that are going to be important, right? But we have like certain goals within them right now that we're trying to achieve, and I pray to God in 10 years we've achieved those. And
just bigger family goals, bigger fitness goals, bigger finance goals, and we continue that journey and add on. I'm not so much a visionary, so I just make stuff up as I go along. I have no idea where I'm going to be 10 years from now. I'm ambitious when it comes to the next 2 or 3 years, but no idea. At least I can almost guarantee, God, I hope I can guarantee 10 years from now, we have no debt. No credit card debt, no car loans. Like, that stuff I'll just be able to pay for in cash. It'll be amazing. As long as there's no more credit cards.
I do like to shop. It is an issue.
She bought more shit today. For Halloween.
Not on a credit card.
Oh, good. So, to my future, older, stronger and faster, smarter self, I'll see you in the future.
Cheers. I'm sure I'll still be enjoying wine.
Happy 20th anniversary.
Oh my God. Happy 20th anniversary.
I love you. I hope you allow me to still love you in the future.
Always.
I don't love all of you.
Likewise.
I love most of you. Most of your traits.
I feel the same way about you.
There's some that 10 years from now, if they're gone, I wouldn't mind so much.
Yeah, definitely.
But we are mostly happily married, and that's great enough for me, because it's constant progress. Constant progress. I hope we have new problems in the future. New excitement, new trips, new adventures. Scared the crap out of the dog.
I didn't even make it to cover myself.
God bless you.
Thank you.
God bless you. God bless us.
All right.
God bless America. Donald Trump is president. OMG. We might not be here 10 years from now.
I know. Potentially we might have a nuclear war with North Korea. Who knows? But, okay. Well, happy 10-year anniversary. Love you.
Love you.
You didn't like her face after the dog kissed you.
Dog kisses.